Alright, I'm also coming back in here, and I'm at this portion of the video here, and this is, I want you to watch this one more time, okay, where, just listen to that. I'm going to run at full speed, but watch, I want you to see how he shifts his eye to the left when he says that 99% is going to go to BU and all this stuff. So, again, he's referencing the past. In other words, it's pre-planned. Okay, this is all pre-planned, people. This is been planned, like in the past. Like this is happening, already has happened in some ways in his mind.
Very good. And then one of the exchanges plans to adopt a BU as an altcoin, maybe with the ticker BTU. Is that acceptable to you? Is that more siding with core, or do you think that'll just be worked out as the time goes on?
The exchanges can adopt and do whatever they want, but I think pretty clearly that Bitcoin and
Sorry, let me just refresh that real quick. Alright. Sorry for my graphics. It's lagging here.
The exchanges can adopt and do whatever they want, but I think pretty clearly that Bitcoin Unlimited is going to have 99% of users and 99% of the hash rate and 99% of everything, which I think means they'll also have 99% of the exchanges calling it Bitcoin as well.
All right, well, you answered all my questions, and I think I'm out of things to say, but thank you so much for joining us, and I hope we...
All right, I don't know if you saw that. Let me see if I could try it one more time. All right, let's see.
The users and 99% of the hash rate and 99% of everything, which I think means they'll also have 99% of the exchanges calling it Bitcoin as well.
I must have missed it. Anyways, you watch the video. I mean, he's pretty determined, and he's very, very confident that Bitcoin is going to be forking, and it's all going to go to Bitcoin Unlimited, and the miners are supporting him all the way. So ultimately, the users will all have the ultimate say, in my opinion. You know, literally, I believe they're hijacking it. They've gotten the miners to come on because what they're offering is more power to the miners. That's why they're shoving out core. The question is, do they have at least 80% of the user base support? Now, I think they believe they do because they may have the wealthiest people who are in Bitcoin who have already colluded to do this, and they're hoping that the rest of us will join them after they attempt this coup, for the most part. Call me crazy, but this is what I think is really happening. So this is my analysis on this whole situation, and now I want to share with you something here. Let's see here. Hold on here. Okay, so I'm going to share with you something here, alright? Alright, so, okay, look at these dates, alright? And if you've seen this video, this one, Bitcoin prediction 42-Queen, alright? I'm going to go in and click on comments. Look at the date on this, March 4th, 2017. Look at that. I pretty much wrote in my own comments on that video, Bitcoin Unlimited will try to split Bitcoin. Alright, and I think that was my prediction. I think that was my prediction too. That was my prediction when I made this video, because Amanda was in Acapulco with Roger Ver and everybody else down there at the time, where they could have all have colluded. The price of Dash was going up, Ethereum was going up, Monero was starting to go up, Zcash was starting to go up, I mean, that was the time where I said, well, something strange is going on. There you go. March 4th is when I pretty much uploaded this video. Let me see here. Does it say anything else? No. Anyways, so there you go, people. All right. And so this concludes, well, this doesn't include this episode. So let me try to wrap this up real quick, okay? Let me see here. I do have something here in your comments. I'm going to have to go over the comments real quick. I forgot about that. And eventually I'll go over some chart analysis and some other things. Oh yeah, another thing is, okay, so Bitphoenix also has done some future tokens, okay? So over here, if you look, here it is. BCU, Bitcoin Unlimited, and Bitcoin Core. Look at the price difference on this. Okay? 218, it was almost at 200, 830. So these are kind of like future tokens based on the split. If this is the way it's going to be, the rabbit has no chance. But I believe this is a false sense of security. I believe this is all somewhat been worked out with the exchanges, especially Bitphoenix. I don't know why they would have something that has not even happened yet. But I believe this is for false sense of security to drive the price up, so when that time comes for them to hard fork, right before the hard fork, they're gonna dump all the coins. They're gonna dump the coins, people. I think some of them already have dumped their coins already and gone into altcoins. And then once the hard fork happens, after the hard fork, they're gonna put all their money into Bitcoin Unlimited coins, rabbit coins. All right. So I think this is what's happening, people. I mean, please, if you don't believe me, I mean, I don't know what to say. Have you heard anything I've said in this video? All right, let's go to comments real quick. So let me see here, comments. All right, comments. In particular, Dinosaur Rocks. Yes. Okay. Napoleon Pedro Gans. Okay. Wow, it's gonna take me a while to read this. Okay. What are you asking me here? You're asking me on the topic of paper wallets. At the moment, I store all my stuff on paper wallets generated on a freshly installed computer not connected to the net. I store that information as a graphics file on my RAID system and as a printout in an actual hardware folder. This way, it's nearly impossible that your private key will get exposed, except someone taking a photo of your screen or printout. For me, this is the most secure way, but it comes with a drawback, that it's always a hassle to sell parts of the amount of coins stored on that wallet. You always need to transfer the whole amount to some kind of warm storage, and transferring the original amount to a warm storage, you will expose your private key in some way, so you should never use the original paper wallet again. With a hardware wallet like the Ledger Nano S, you can spend parts of the stored coins probably without exposing your private key, because that would be kind of missing the point. But I'm not quite sure what happens if you are a long-term holder and for some reason the company that produces the wallet wallet won't be around in the future, and their services are down. I'm also not sure if the software coming with the hardware ledger contains coin nodes of any sorts, ETH, Bitcoin, etc., to propagate the transactions to the P2P network. Do you know any specifics of this topic? Okay, my answer is no. Hardware wallets are well-generated. Paper wallets are probably equally. I think he means hardware wallets and wallet. Wait, and okay. Hardware wallets and well-generated paper wallets are probably equally secure. But in a worst-case scenario, how do you get your coins off the hardware wallet, especially the Ledger S Nano? Okay. Well, the first question is, I don't know anything about the specifics of that specific topic. Okay. I don't own a hardware wallet, so I don't know the answer to that question. I'm not really technical in that aspect. I just look at what's there, and when I look at a wallet generator versus a hardware wallet, and I look at the two, and I see that the wallet generator for paper wallet generation was just as secure, or almost as secure, and has been around just as long as Bitcoin. And the hardware wallets, they only came out only after, or about 2013, I think, maybe even a little bit earlier. But those didn't come around until a little bit later, and they cost anywhere from $50 to $100. So if you give me a choice between a free wallet generator that I can probably, with just some education, secure very well myself, versus paying $100 to $50, which is basically a paper, which basically is just a wallet generator on on hardware. Comparing the two, for me, I would go with a wallet generator, especially the way that you described it, if you know what you're doing. As far as spending it, yeah, you do expose your private keys, but let me show you some here. So in the giveaway that I'm doing, I've already exposed my private keys here, I guess, but I got the password protected, and I've already taken out $10 worth here. So every time I give you a clue, and by the way, I'm sorry about this. I should show you this. This is actually the private key. I gave you the wrong private key, people. This is the actual private key for the treasure hunt. And I apologize for that. I just realized that when I took out $5, I gave you the wrong private key. So here's a private key for the treasure hunt. And like I said, the first clue, which was, what is Charlie Lee also known as? And the second clue is, what did Charlie Lee create? What is the creator of? And of course, lower caps put together. So, what is Charlie Lee known as, and what did Charlie Lee create? What is the creator of? Okay, so you got two clues, and I took out $5 each time, plus the transaction fee. So, what I did with this is actually I used the Mycelium. I think the Mycelium wallet does this. It doesn't sweep everything. It just sweeps. It'll decrypt the private key, and then I'll ask you, where do you want to send it to? And so I send it to this. No, I send it to this wallet. I basically sent it back to another wallet. And then I don't know. I mean, is my key exposed? Well, if it is, and if you're good enough to hack it, then go ahead and take the rest of this. There's about 1114 left, so go ahead and hack it. So anyways, I don't know if I had a chance to do my donation page, but here's my donation page here. So this is my Bitcoin donation page, and if you want to donate any Bitcoin, there it is. Feel free to donate. I appreciate any donations. I also take donations in Dash. I don't know what to do with them, but there is my Dash wallet, so feel free to donate any Dash if you want any, or if you can be generous enough to send some. People have done that in the past. And then finally, I do own some Monero, so I guess I'll take donations in Monero. People have asked me to generate a Monero paper wallet. So that's kind of what I did. And here is my Monero QR code for anyone out there who wishes to donate Monero. Anything is great. And again, Monero is something I just look at. I don't even know what to do with it, but I will accept it, and I won't sell it or anything. I'll hold on to it and you know, cherish it for life. All right. So let me see. With that, I think that's all the time I have. I will do a quick chart analysis. So this is on a 1 hour. Hold on, let me cut back in and cut out. Let me check on something real quick. All right, I'm probably getting low on batteries, but I'm going to be quick as possible. Okay. This is a 1 hour Bitstamp, and this is what I'm looking at. So that's the low. It's actually broken up above it and starting to move up higher, which is pretty amazing. It's going back up. That is the current price, and it's 1083, and that is the current date and time right there. All right, so I'm going to try to be quick as possible on this. Okay, let's go into the 12 hour. That's what it looks like on the 12 hour. It looks like we're breaking above this shorter term average, and it may hit up against the longer term average, and it may be a resistance there. I'm going to draw some quick lines. I want to show you a little channel that's forming here. So it looks like a little channel here, and it sure is. So that's the channel that it's forming, and as I pull out, I'm just trying to show you what I'm looking at. So there's the channel. It's probably going to be done a little bit better, but that's alright. So I think we're going to start going in this channel. This is on a 1 day, and you can see that it's now it's hitting up against the shorter term average here on the 1 day. We'll see if it can push up higher. It may range up and down from down here to all the way up to back up to 1200. So that is a possibility. 3 day. 3 days looking good. Looks like it's bouncing in between the two averages. And then the 1 week. That's what the 1 week looks like. And then, alright, so that's the channel. And what I've noticed on the channel here is that it almost is like the same degree of angle if you put a channel down here like this. So I'm getting a little worried here, but we'll see what happens. We'll see if the hard fork happens. Let's see how much Roger Ver is going to go through with this, with Bitmain and Ampool. Let's see what other miners are going to do this. This is concerning. What I recommend is just buy as much coin as you can, if you can. Like I said, the way to countermeasure a lot of possibly what Roger Ver, the rabbit, is going to do is just hold on to the coins, watch for the dump, okay, before the hard fork. Once you see a large dump happening, that's when you know the hard fork's coming. Now you as the user, you will make the ultimate decision, okay? You will make the ultimate decision on this. And let me see here. I have a quote for you that I like to share with you. Cowards die many times before their death. The valiant never taste of death but once. I'm going to share that with you. Cowards die many times before their death. The valiant never taste of death but once. So I'm going to try to put that in the quote here. I'm going to put that in the comments. Let's take a quick look at the so the trend is still up. And if we're able to avert a hard fork, and I'll tell you my stance. My stance is on segregated witness with Bitcoin Core. I just think that's just the safer route to go. What's going on with Bitcoin Unlimited and Roger Ver and the miners? That's craziness. That is absolutely craziness. So the way to counteract, um, counteract um, the split is there will be a dump. Let the dump happen. And if you can, try to buy a lot of those coins before the hard fork. That way you have Bitcoin and then Roger coin. And then after the hard fork, wait for the pump for Roger coin. Roger coin will be pumped up, and you probably see a lot of the altcoins all of a sudden deflate and go into Roger coin. And you probably see a lot of investors go in there. And I mean, it's already been pre-planned. Okay, Vinny Lingham was on the Adam Meister show. He's already alluded to that. I think it's already been planned. He's already gotten inside information. That's why he's already sold his coins, and all his friends, all his rich friends, have sold their coins. I'm not selling any of my coins because whatever coins you have, you're gonna have of the other coin as well. You're gonna have the Roger coin, the Rabbit coin. So once they pump up the Rabbit coin, that's when you can extract value back into Bitcoin. Let them pump it up, because that's what they're going to do, because they need to make it attractive enough for the other for basically all, the rest of the users, you and me, to jump in on it. But I'm letting you know it's been pre-planned. It's been rigged. Okay. What you can do is you can sell those coins and take back the value that they basically hijacked and stolen from you, put it back into Bitcoin, and from there, hopefully, I'm hoping the users will finally decide. All right. Ultimately, the users. All right. The users, the economic majority, will decide which chain will prevail. And you know, you have the power to do this. All right, the power to decide is within your hands. Don't just follow the crowds, or you basically your fate is determined by others. Do you want the Chinese miners to determine your fate? Do you want Roger Ver, the Rabbit, determine your fate? Eric Voorhees or Vinny Lingham determine your fate? The fate is in your hands to decide, ultimately. This is where the user base will finally have a say when the hard fork happens. So prepare for the hard fork. If it never happens, then great. You got some coins. The price is going up, and the price will continue to go up. And then just let things happen. Eventually, miners, they've got to listen somehow. If not, I mean, there is that option on the table of proof of work change. They may proof of work change after all this. There's already talk of hard forks. If this hard fork fails, they will for sure do a proof of work change. Okay? And they're going to screw over, they're going to kill all the miners. Even the ones, and it's unfortunate that the ones supporting segregated witness, they're going to get killed too, but hopefully they're talking to them right now. Hopefully they're giving them an advance warning. Maybe after this thing fails, and Antpool and Bitmain and all those other people who supported Bitcoin Unlimited, they come back after they're finding out that their coin isn't worth anything. They may go back to mining, but I think behind the scenes, all right, people who have already signaled for segregated witness, they may already have notification. They may already know that the proof of work algorithm is going to be changed, and no one's going to know about it except them. And when that happens, miners who supported Bitcoin Unlimited will pay. You will pay for what you have done. The penalty attempting to split the network is death. You will pay dearly. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed this episode. Let's go back to alright, let's go back to this. Oh yeah, the treasure hunt. So there you go on the treasure hunt. Hopefully if you can crack the rest of the code, or you can somehow grab my private key off the internet somewhere out there, the $11 is yours. Alright, so there you go. Hope you all enjoy this audio stereogram. Hope you all enjoy this video. Feel free to like, dislike, leave a comment, even do a video response. Until next time, stay tuned. Bye.